Why are you on YouTube right now? Is it because you're learning something or are you just binge watching videos? Because if you're just binge watching to kill your brain cells, then that's a separate issue. I can't really help with that. But if you're here because you're learning, or that's why you're on YouTube, because you literally want to learn something new, then you have to ask the question of when do you stop? Like, when is enough? How much more content do you need to consume before you have enough information to now actually take action? Because once you've made all the notes and your mind is buzzing with ideas and you have the roadmap and you have all of the information, you now know exactly what you need to do. So why haven't you started? Because if your answer was, I just need a little bit more information, or I'm just finalizing a plan, then I need you to listen carefully. You are not stuck because of an information gap. You are stuck because of an imagination gap. Your brain is literally full. It knows the steps, it knows the how, but your emotional brain, the part that drives action, it's being held hostage by a movie that's playing on a loop. A movie where you fumble, you get rejected, you look foolish, it just doesn't work for you. And you can't see yourself on the other side of success. And all you can see are the potential roadblocks, magnified, and they look terrifying. So why don't we just call it and tell me if this sounds familiar? You might be telling yourself the lie of the perfect start line. This is like the belief or the condition where everything has to be perfect. I'll get going when I have a better idea, or when I'm ready to make the first call, or when I'm ready to click that button on my mouse. Because perfectionism is just a fancy disguise. It's actually fear being judged on something that's not ready. But here's the secret. It will never be ready, and it will only ever be started. And then there's the certainty lie. You think you need 100% guaranteed path. You want all the signs from the universe that says, now's your turn. Yes, this will work for you. But entrepreneurship, building a business, starting that new gym routine, the diet that you've been delaying, it's not like following a recipe. It's more like being a detective. You follow clues, you hit dead ends, you adjust. You don't need certainty, you just need the next clue. And you only get clues by taking action. And there's the I'm not ready lie. This is probably the most powerful one. You still see yourself as a student, a learner, someone who prepares, and you don't yet see yourself as an action taker or somebody who knows exactly what they're doing. But you don't get ready to become the person by learning. You become the person by doing the thing that the person does. You want to become stronger in the gym? You need to go to the gym. You want to become good at a business? You need to actually start the business. And that just means that your first call doesn't come after you're successful. It comes when you make the first move. So the videos that you've been watching on YouTube, that was your training camp. And some of those videos, they were probably the playbooks that you need to follow. So take this as a message. The whistle has been blown. The game has started. You are now on the field. And the goal right now is not to consume because you already have all the information. The goal is to go, to create, to start, to have your first conversation, to set foot in the gym. Because every single person you admire started where you are right now, just with a deep breath and some imperfect first steps. And this is where I want to hear from you. And this bit's really important. In the comments below, I want you to finish the sentence, the one thing I've been putting off is, and then put whatever it is. Following on by hit like if this is you too. Just so that me and everyone else watching can know that this is very normal for people to delay things. It could be making the first call, setting up your website, registering your company, going to the gym. I don't care what the goal is. Just type it out. And there's strength in just declaring it. And I want you to go through the comments and support each other. Hit like on the ones that you feel like you resonate with as well. Because what I want to demonstrate here in the comments is what it's like building a community with people who have shared objectives and motivations. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I get it, but this field still feels lonely, then there are options for you. Because you already know that there are other people either already doing the thing that you're wanting to work on, or people who have already done it too. And that feeling of being alone was probably one of the single biggest hurdles for me when I started my own business, that is. And I just made unnecessary mistakes because I had no one to ask. So just ask yourself the question, whatever it is you're trying to achieve in life, you have the map, you already have all of the information, you are capable. You've probably seen people who you feel like, I'm more intelligent and more capable than that person, but you haven't made the move and they have, only because they chose to take the first step. And the only thing standing between you and the people that I'm talking about is only a series of actions that you're actually avoiding at the moment. So stop preparing for the game. The game has already started. It's your move. Just do it, make a start, do it imperfect, do it ugly, and just make a start. Because if you never start, you're never going to finish.